Ladies and gentlemen, all right, listen up, because what I'm about to share will change how you see your relationships forever. Imagine knowing the one simple thing that 99% of women don't do, but men secretly crave every single day. It's not about gifts, fancy words, or even looks. It's deeper. It's something that hits right at a man's heart. Something so powerful it can make him feel truly seen and loved like never before. If you want to unlock that secret, stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly what moves a man's soul and how doing this one thing can transform your connection completely. Don't blink. You don't want to miss this. When it comes to relationships, respect is like the foundation of a strong building. Without it, everything else can crumble. Now, many women might think that love is shown through romantic gestures, sweet words, or spending time together. But what most don't realize is that for men, genuine respect is the fuel that keeps their heart and mind going in a relationship. It's more than just polite manners or simple niceties. It's a deep, honest respect that acknowledges who they are, what they do, and the role they play. This respect is what men crave, even if they don't always say it out loud. Respect is the way you see a man's worth beyond just what he provides or how he looks. It's the way you honor his efforts, listen to his opinions, and treat his dreams as valuable. Men want to feel like their presence matters, like they bring something important to the table. When a woman respects her man, it sends a powerful message. I see you. I appreciate you. You matter. This simple acknowledgement makes a man feel strong, confident, and motivated. Now, it's important to understand that respect is not about blind agreement or never questioning. True respect means you can disagree, you can challenge, but you do it with kindness and honor. It means you don't belittle him, mock his ideas, or dismiss his feelings. Instead, you listen openly, you consider his perspective, and you communicate without tearing him down. This kind of respect creates safety in the relationship, a space where a man feels comfortable being himself without fear of judgment or ridicule. Men are wired differently when it comes to respect. While women often express love through talking and emotional sharing, men show love through actions and feeling respected. When a man feels respected, he's more likely to open up emotionally, be more patient, and stay committed. On the other hand, if a man feels disrespected, it shuts him down. He may withdraw, become defensive, or even act out. So respect is not just a nice to have. It's essential for keeping a man's heart fully engaged. You see, men often face pressure to be providers, protectors, and decision makers. This can be a heavy load, and what they really want from their partner is to be seen and honored for who they are, not just what they do. When a woman respects a man's efforts, whether it's at work, in the home, or in personal growth, it boosts his self-esteem and encourages him to keep trying. A simple phrase like, I appreciate how hard you work, or I respect your commitment, can mean the world. Respect also shows up in the little things: how you talk to him in front of others, how you handle disagreements, and even how you support his goals. Publicly undermining a man or dismissing his opinions can be damaging and hurtful. But when a woman shows respect privately and publicly, it builds a strong sense of loyalty and trust. It tells him she values him enough to stand by his side and defend his honor. Many women might not realize they're unintentionally disrespecting their men through sarcasm, impatience, or constant criticism. Even if it's meant as a joke or a way to push him to do better, it can chip away at his confidence. Men need a partner who lifts them up, who encourages growth without tearing them down. Respect is the language of love that men hear loud and clear. In relationships where respect is lacking, problems often arise. Men can feel unappreciated, invisible, or disrespected, which creates distance and resentment. This can lead to fights, cold shoulders, or even thoughts of walking away. But when respect is present, it acts like a glue, that holds the relationship together, making it resilient against challenges. So, how can women practice this kind of respect? It starts with seeing a man's true value and expressing it regularly. Notice the efforts he makes, thank him for them, and speak to him with kindness even when you disagree. Choose your words carefully, and remember that respect is shown more through how you act than just what you say. In the end, respect is the secret ingredient that 99% of women overlook, but men crave the most. It's not complicated, but it is powerful. When a woman gives her man genuine respect, she unlocks a love that is deep, lasting, and full of trust. That respect doesn't just make a man feel good. It makes him want to be better for her and for the relationship. And that, my friend, is a game changer. Men want women to believe in them. This simple truth is often overlooked, yet it carries immense power in any relationship. When a woman truly believes in a man, it lights a fire inside him that nothing else can match. It's not just about words of encouragement or superficial praise. It's about having a genuine faith in his potential, his abilities, and his dreams. Men crave that confidence from their partners because it makes them feel supported and motivated to become the best version of themselves. Believing in a man means seeing beyond his flaws, mistakes, or setbacks. Every man, no matter how strong or confident he may seem, faces doubts and fears. He worries about his career, his worth, and whether he's enough for the woman he loves. When a woman believes in him, she becomes a source of strength, the kind of steady rock that can help him weather any storm. Her belief says, I trust you, I stand with you, and I know you can do great things. That kind of faith builds a man up like nothing else. Men often carry the pressure of providing and protecting, and this pressure can be overwhelming. They want to succeed not only for themselves, but also to make their partner proud. When a woman believes in him, she takes away some of that pressure. Instead of feeling alone in the struggle, he feels like he's got a teammate, someone who's cheering him on, even when the odds are against him. This belief fuels his ambition and gives him the courage to face challenges head on. It's important to understand that believing in a man is not about blind support or ignoring reality. It doesn't mean overlooking when he makes mistakes or fails. Instead, it's about recognizing his potential and encouraging growth. When a man stumbles, a woman who believes in him offers understanding and patience, not criticism or doubt. She helps him learn from the experience and keeps the faith that he can rise again. This kind of belief is healing and empowering. Sometimes men don't openly ask for this kind of support because they fear looking weak or vulnerable. But deep down, they long for a partner who sees their true value and stands by them no matter what. When a woman believes in her man, she gives him permission to be vulnerable, to share his fears and dreams without judgment. This creates a deeper emotional connection and strengthens the relationship. Belief in a man also shows through actions, not just words. Supporting his goals, listening to his ideas, and encouraging his passions all demonstrate that belief in a practical way. Whether he's chasing a career opportunity, starting a new hobby, or working on personal growth, having a woman who stands behind him makes the journey less lonely and more inspiring. When she celebrates his victories and comforts him during defeats, she shows that her belief is real and unconditional. On the flip side, when a man senses doubt or lack of faith from his partner, it chips away at his confidence. Constant criticism, skepticism, or dismissiveness can make him feel like he's not good enough. This can lead to frustration, withdrawal, or even resentment. Men need to know that their woman believes in them, even when the path is difficult or uncertain. Believing in a man isn't about making his problems disappear or guaranteeing success. It's about being a steady source of encouragement and trust. It's about holding a vision of who he can become and walking beside him with patience and hope. This belief is a powerful motivator that helps men push through obstacles and keep striving for their dreams. For women who want to deepen their relationship and empower their man, the message is clear: believe in him. Show him that you see his worth and have faith in his abilities. Trust that he has what it takes, even when he doubts himself. When a woman believes in her man, she unlocks a powerful force within him that drives love, loyalty, and personal growth. In the end, men crave belief because it touches the core of their identity and purpose. It's not just about feeling supported. It's about feeling valued and understood. When a woman gives that belief freely and sincerely, she creates a bond that is strong, lasting, and filled with mutual respect. That belief becomes a foundation on which both can build a life together, facing challenges and celebrating successes side by side. So remember, believing in a man is one of the greatest gifts a woman can give. And it's something that men want more than almost anything else. It's the fuel that ignites his confidence and the anchor that keeps him grounded. When you believe in him, you don't just support a man, you inspire a warrior ready to take on the world for the woman he loves. Respect is a powerful thing in any relationship, but it holds a special place when it comes to how men feel loved and valued. One of the biggest things men crave from women is respect. It's more than just good manners or polite behavior. It's a deep, emotional recognition of who they are and what they bring to the relationship. When a man feels respected, it builds his confidence, strengthens his commitment, and deepens the bond between him and his partner. Respect in a relationship means honoring your man's feelings, opinions, and choices. It's about listening when he speaks, valuing his perspective, and treating him with kindness even during disagreements. When a woman shows respect, she tells her man that she sees him as an equal partner, someone worthy of admiration and trust. This kind of respect makes a man feel secure and appreciated, and that security is the foundation of a strong relationship. Many men work hard to provide, protect, and support their loved ones, and they want that effort to be noticed and honored. When a woman respects her man's work, his time, and his sacrifices, she lets him know that she values his role in the relationship. This respect isn't about blindly agreeing with everything he does. It's about recognizing the effort he puts in and appreciating it openly. A simple "thank you" or "I see what you're doing for us" can mean the world to a man. It shows that his hard work is not taken for granted. Respect also means giving your man space to be himself without judgment or criticism. Every person has flaws, makes mistakes, and has moments of weakness. When a woman respects her man, she accepts him for who he is, not who she wishes he would be. She doesn't try to control or change him, but supports his growth in a way that is loving and patient. This acceptance creates a safe environment where a man can be authentic without fear of rejection or ridicule. It's important to remember that respect is a two-way street. Men also need to respect their partners, but from the woman's side, respect has a unique role in making a man feel truly loved. When respect is missing, men often feel disrespected, unappreciated, and disconnected. This can lead to frustration, anger, or withdrawal. Disrespect can come in many forms: harsh words, dismissive attitudes, or ignoring his feelings. These actions chip away at a man's self-esteem and weaken the relationship. Showing respect isn't always easy, especially when emotions run high or when you don't agree with your man. But choosing respect even in difficult moments is a sign of maturity and love. It means listening without interrupting, speaking kindly even when upset, and avoiding hurtful language. When a woman consistently chooses respect, she builds trust and a deep emotional connection that can withstand challenges. Respect also means supporting your man's dreams and ambitions. Even if you don't fully understand or share his goals, respecting his passions shows that you care about what makes him happy. This support encourages him to pursue his dreams with confidence, knowing he has a partner who stands beside him. It's a powerful motivator and a key ingredient in a healthy relationship. Another aspect of respect is valuing your man's decisions. When you trust his judgment and show confidence in his choices, it boosts his self-worth. Even if mistakes happen, standing by him and handling setbacks together shows respect for his role as a decision maker. This partnership strengthens the relationship and makes both partners feel valued and empowered. In everyday life, respect shows up in small, consistent ways. It's in how you speak to him, how you include him in decisions, and how you treat him around others. Publicly acknowledging your respect, whether through compliments or supportive actions, reinforces the message that you hold him in high regard. Men notice these gestures deeply, and they create a positive cycle of respect and affection. Ultimately, respect is a language of love that men understand profoundly. It tells them they are seen, valued, and worthy of admiration. When a woman shows respect, she unlocks a man's full potential in the relationship. His willingness to love deeply, protect fiercely, and commit fully. It builds a foundation where both partners can grow and thrive together. For women who want to create lasting love, understanding the power of respect is crucial. It's not just about manners or social norms. It's about tapping into a deep emotional need men have for recognition and honor. When respect is present, love flourishes. When it's absent, love struggles to survive. So, if you want to give your man something he truly craves, give him your respect. Make it genuine, consistent, and heartfelt. It will transform your relationship, making it stronger, happier, and more fulfilling for both of you. Respect is not just something men want. It's something they need to feel truly loved. One thing that often gets overlooked in relationships is the power of appreciation. Men, like everyone else, thrive on feeling appreciated for who they are and what they do. Appreciation is more than just saying, "Thank you." It's about truly recognizing the effort, sacrifices, and intentions behind a man's actions. When a woman shows genuine appreciation, it lights up a man's heart and fuels his desire to be better, to give more, and to love deeper. Men work hard, sometimes in ways that go unnoticed. Maybe it's the long hours at work, the extra effort to fix something around the house, or the emotional support they try to provide after a tough day. When these things go unrecognized, men start to feel invisible. They begin to question if their efforts matter, if they are making a difference. But when a woman takes the time to say, "I see what you're doing, and I'm grateful," it changes everything. That simple act of appreciation makes a man feel seen and valued, like his hard work is meaningful and important. Appreciation creates a positive energy that spreads through the relationship. It breaks down walls and builds bridges. When a man feels appreciated, he's less likely to become defensive or distant. Instead, he opens up, shares more, and becomes more emotionally available. It's like watering a plant. Appreciation nurtures growth and strengthens bonds. Without it, relationships can become dry and brittle, vulnerable to cracks and breaks. It's important to understand that appreciation isn't just about the big gestures. Sometimes, it's the little things that count the most. Noticing when your man makes you a cup of coffee, takes out the trash, or remembers something important to you can all be moments to express gratitude. These small acknowledgments add up and show that you're paying attention, that you care about the details. Men notice these things even if they don't say it out loud. Your appreciation reassures them that their efforts don't go unnoticed or unvalued. Beyond actions, appreciating your man's qualities, his kindness, his humor, his intelligence, or even his patience, speaks volumes. Everyone wants to be loved for who they truly are, not just for what they do. When you tell your man that you admire his character, it boosts his confidence and deepens your emotional connection. It shows that you love him not just for his role or what he provides, but for the unique person he is, Appreciation also helps to diffuse tension in moments of conflict. When things get heated, reminding your man of the things you appreciate about him can bring the focus back to the positive. It's easy to get caught up in arguments and forget the good. Saying something like, "I appreciate how you always try to listen to me," even when we don't agree, can calm the situation and open the door to understanding. It reminds both partners that the relationship is built on respect and gratitude, not just criticism or complaints. Many men carry the pressure of being providers and protectors, and appreciation is a balm to that pressure. It tells them that their hard work is worth it, that their sacrifices are noticed and cherished. This validation is essential because it motivates them to keep going even when life gets tough. When a woman regularly appreciates her man, she becomes his biggest supporter, the one who lifts him up when he feels down. It's also crucial that appreciation is sincere and timely. Empty compliments or delayed recognition won't have the same impact as heartfelt, immediate gratitude. When you catch your man doing something good, acknowledge it right then and there. Let your tone, your words, and your body language all communicate that you truly mean what you say. Authentic appreciation builds trust and strengthens the emotional bond between partners. Sometimes women think that men don't need words of affirmation or that they should just know how much they're appreciated. But men don't read minds. They need to hear it, to feel it, and to see it reflected in your actions. Telling your man, "I appreciate you," should be a regular part of your conversations, not something reserved for special occasions. It keeps the love alive and reminds him that he matters deeply to you. Appreciation is a two-way street too. While men crave it, women need it just as much. When both partners practice appreciation, the relationship becomes a place of mutual respect, kindness, and emotional safety. It creates a cycle where each person feels motivated to give more because they feel valued and loved. In summary, appreciation is a powerful tool in relationships, especially from a woman to a man. It acknowledges his efforts, validates his feelings, and strengthens the emotional connection. When a woman makes appreciation a habit, she gives her man something he craves deeply, the feeling that he is seen, valued, and loved for exactly who he is and all that he does. This simple yet profound practice can transform a relationship, turning it into a source of joy, support, and lasting love. So don't hold back. Show your man you appreciate him every chance you get, and watch your love grow stronger every day. One of the things many women don't realize is how much men crave genuine respect in their relationships. Respect is not just about manners or politeness. It runs much deeper than that. For men, respect is a fundamental need, almost like a fuel that powers their confidence, motivation, and sense of purpose. When a man feels respected by the woman he loves, it builds his self-esteem and strengthens his commitment. On the other hand, a lack of respect can damage his pride, push him away emotionally, and cause serious cracks in the relationship. Respect means recognizing a man's worth, his opinions, and his role in the relationship. It's about valuing his decisions and trusting his judgment, even when you might disagree. Many women underestimate how much men want to feel trusted and respected for their ability to lead or protect the family. It's not about control or dominance. It's about partnership and mutual admiration. When you respect a man, you show him that you believe in him and his capabilities, and that's incredibly powerful for his self-confidence. Another important part of respect is how you speak to and about your man. Men are sensitive to the tone, words, and attitude used around them. Criticism, sarcasm, or public humiliation can cut deeply and leave lasting scars. Even small, seemingly harmless comments can build up over time and erode a man's sense of worth. When you choose to speak kindly, encourage him, and avoid belittling remarks, you create an environment where he feels safe and valued. This kind of respect fosters emotional intimacy, and keeps the love strong, men also crave respect when it comes to their time and efforts. Life can get busy, and men often juggle work, family, and personal responsibilities. When a woman acknowledges and respects the time he dedicates to his job, hobbies, or relaxation, it shows her understanding of his needs as a person, not just as a partner. Respecting his boundaries and giving him space to recharge is vital. Men need to feel that their individuality is honored and that they are not just expected to be available all the time without consideration for their own well-being. Respect in a relationship also means standing by your man in front of others. Men take pride in their image and reputation, especially with friends, family, and colleagues. When a woman defends her man, praises him publicly, and avoids gossip or negative talk, it boosts his sense of pride and security. It sends a message that you're a united team and that you honor him even when he's not around to hear it. This kind of respect builds loyalty and trust, which are the cornerstones of a lasting relationship. Many women may not realize that men also need respect in intimate moments. Emotional vulnerability is difficult for many men, but when a woman creates a respectful and safe space for him to open up, it deepens their connection. Respecting his feelings, even if he doesn't express them often, shows that you value his emotional health and well-being. It encourages him to be more honest and present, which strengthens the bond between partners. Respect doesn't mean agreeing with everything your man says or does. Healthy relationships involve differences and respecting each other's opinions and choices, even when you don't fully agree, is key. It shows maturity and a willingness to accept each other as imperfect human beings. Men want to feel that their thoughts and feelings matter and that their partner respects their individuality without trying to change them. This acceptance creates a foundation of trust and mutual respect that can weather any storm. A lack of respect often leads to resentment, frustration, and emotional distance. When men feel disrespected, they might withdraw, become defensive, or act out in ways that push their partner away. This can create a vicious cycle where both partners feel unheard and undervalued. Breaking that cycle starts with understanding how deeply men crave respect and making a conscious effort to show it every day. Simple acts like listening without judgment, praising efforts, and avoiding harsh criticism can make a huge difference. Respect is not just a nice to have, it's a must-have for healthy, loving relationships. It empowers men to be their best selves and creates a safe space for love to grow. When a woman respects her man, she isn't just boosting his ego. She's building a partnership based on trust, admiration, and deep emotional connection. Men notice respect, crave it, and respond to it in ways that strengthen the bond they share with their partner. So, if you want to unlock the full potential of your relationship, start by showing your man the respect he deserves. Honor his efforts, listen to his opinions, speak kindly, and stand by him proudly. Respect isn't just about what you say, it's about how you treat him in every moment. When you do this consistently, you'll find that men don't just crave respect, they thrive on it, and it makes your love story unstoppable. Understanding the importance of emotional connection is crucial when we talk about what men truly crave, but many women overlook. Emotional connection isn't just about sharing feelings or having deep conversations. It's about creating a space where a man feels seen, heard, and genuinely understood. Many women focus on physical attraction or the practical aspects of a relationship. But what men often hunger for on a deeper level is the kind of emotional intimacy that makes them feel secure and valued. Men, just like women, have emotional needs that need to be met to build a strong, lasting relationship. However, society often teaches men to hide or suppress their feelings, which can make it difficult for them to express what they truly want. This means that unless a woman actively creates a safe and open environment for emotional sharing, a man may withdraw or shut down emotionally. When a woman shows genuine interest in his inner world, his hopes, fears, dreams, and struggles, she opens the door to a powerful connection that many men long for but rarely find. Building emotional connection requires active listening. It means giving your man your full attention without rushing to fix things or judge him. Men want to feel that their feelings matter, even if they don't always express them clearly or in ways we expect. When you listen with patience and empathy, it communicates respect and care, which are the foundations of emotional safety. This kind of listening invites men to open up gradually and feel comfortable sharing their true selves. Another important part of emotional connection is validation. Men need to know that their emotions are not dismissed or belittled. Even if you don't fully understand why he feels a certain way, acknowledging his feelings and showing that you care about them makes a huge difference. Simple phrases like, "I hear you," "that sounds tough," or "I'm here for you," can go a long way in making a man feel emotionally supported. Validation helps break down the walls men may have built around their emotions and encourages vulnerability. Emotional connection also thrives on shared experiences and moments of genuine bonding. It's not always about deep talks. Sometimes it's the little things like laughing together, working on a project side by side, or just spending quiet time in each other's company. These moments build a sense of team and belonging, reinforcing that you are partners in life. Men appreciate when their woman takes an interest in what excites them, whether it's a hobby, a goal, or a simple daily routine. Being present and engaged shows that you care about the whole person, not just the surface. Trust plays a massive role in emotional connection. Men need to know that when they open up, their feelings won't be used against them or shared in ways that could hurt them. Trust means keeping confidences, being reliable, and showing consistency in your support. When a man trusts that his partner is a safe place for his emotions, he's more likely to reveal parts of himself that he keeps hidden from the world. This level of trust deepens intimacy and creates a stronger emotional bond. It's also important to recognize that emotional connection is a two-way street. While men crave it, women also need to be willing to share their own feelings and experiences. When both partners are open and vulnerable, it creates a balanced exchange that strengthens the relationship. A woman who encourages this openness without pressure or judgment helps a man feel comfortable being himself. This mutual vulnerability is what transforms a relationship from superficial to soulful. Many women don't realize how much men appreciate emotional safety. When a man feels emotionally safe, he is more confident, more affectionate, and more willing to invest in the relationship. Emotional connection reduces misunderstandings and conflicts because both partners feel heard and respected. It also helps men manage stress and emotional challenges better because they know they have a supportive partner by their side. In contrast, when emotional connection is missing, men can feel isolated, misunderstood, or frustrated. They might shut down, become distant, or look for emotional fulfillment elsewhere. This isn't because they don't love their partner, but because the emotional needs that sustain them aren't being met. Women who learn to nurture emotional connection help prevent this distance and create a relationship that feels nourishing for both partners. Ultimately, emotional connection is one of the most powerful things a woman can give to a man, and it's often the missing piece in many relationships. It's not always easy to create, especially if emotions haven't been openly expressed before. But with patience, care, and a willingness to listen and understand, a woman can unlock a depth of love and loyalty in a man that goes far beyond physical attraction or practical support. Men crave emotional connection because it fulfills a deep human need for belonging and acceptance. When a woman invests in building this connection, she shows that she values not just who he appears to be on the outside, but who he truly is on the inside. This kind of love creates a bond that can withstand life's challenges and grows stronger over time. So if you want to be the woman a man truly desires and cherishes, start by offering the gift of emotional connection. It's something 99% of women never do, but men absolutely crave.